Welcome to another edition of the Quick Start video series for 90-Second Website Builder. Hi again, I'm Greg Hughes. In this tutorial, I want to talk about creating links or hyperlinks for the objects on your website. There are several ways to create a link, and there are several different kinds of links. Just about any object on your site can be turned into a hyperlink or a way to link to a website or a web page. As you can see on my canvas right now, I have several demonstrations for you. I have some images and some text and some things that we're going to look at so we can start building links. You'll notice in this demonstration website, I've got a 3-page website. Right now we're looking at the index page. That's what's out here. I could also open up these other pages. I'll just do that for reference. I'm going to double click. Here's another page I have and a third page on this website. So let's go back to the index page where I have some demonstration objects for you so you can see how easy it is to create links. There's a couple of ways to get to it. First of all, with an image, and any image can be turned into a link, you simply double click on it like this, and up pops the image properties. Well, there's a tab called link, and it's just really easy to create the link. First, you select the kind of link you want, if you're going to link to an internal web page or an external website or other kinds of links that we're going to talk about here in a minute. This is where you would do that. Then you click OK, and you're done. Another way to get to the link properties is to select an object and just go up here to the hyperlink button. And it just does the same thing. It brings up the insert hyperlink properties where, again, we can create our link. I like to usually just double click on an image because it's easier to do it that way. If I'm working with text, I have to first select the exact text I want to link. So I can select all of the text and make this a link. And I can do that again by going back to this button. Or I can right click on the text and find link. And another thing I could do is use a keyboard command, Control K. So as you can see, there's several ways to get here. However you get here, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to create the kind of link that you want to. So that's how we do it with images and text. I've even created an object here. This is neither an image nor text. It's basically a shape that I made using the drawing tools in 90-Second Website Builder. Let me go down here and show you, and we'll do a video just about the drawing tools later on. But I just basically took the shape tool and drew this shape and called it something so we could turn it into a link. All right, so now let's start creating some links. First of all, let's look at the kind of links that there are. And we'll use this object as our demonstration. So if I was going to turn this into a link, say to an outside website. In fact, it would make sense for me to link this to the 90-Second Website Builder website, since that's what this image is about. So let's double click. I go to link. I'm going to link to an outside website. All I have to do now is type in the address to that site. When I click OK, I'm literally done. If I were to preview this, and I'm going to do so by clicking F5, you can see that when we click on this image, it takes us to the 90-Second Website Builder website, just like we told it to. That's an easy one. Let's look at another kind of link that we can create. Like I said, I use the shape tool to create this object. So I'm going to double click on it and go to link. This time I'm going to link to an internal web page, which is the default setting here. But I've got to choose which page I want to link to. Now let me show you. I called this card tricks. So I think I'll link this to an internal page that's about card tricks. So I simply click select, and it brings up the list of pages that are on my website. Here's the one I'm working on. I certainly want to link to that because I'm already there. But I do want to link to this page. So I click OK after I've selected it. And again, click OK. And I'm done. So now this will actually link me to another page on my website, the one called Card Tricks. That's what I chose. Those are the two most common kinds of links that you'll make. A link to an outside website or directly to a page on your website. Let's look at some more specialized kinds of links though. And this time, let's do it with some text. So I'm going to select this text by dragging over it. I'm going to right click and go to link. And I'm going to link to a file. You'll notice that my text said download my ebook. So I'm going to make a download link. I have an ebook I want people to be able to open. It's a PDF file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this kind of a link, a file. So I have to tell the software the name of that file. Now that PDF file isn't part of my website yet, but it's about to be, because 90-second website builder is really, really smart, and it's able to help me do this. All I have to do is find that ebook or that PDF on my computer. I'll click browse, and I've got it saved right here. I'm going to select it, open, and now I've created a download link. Believe it or not, it's that easy, because I selected the kind of link I want, a file, a link to a file. It found the file, the PDF file that I'm going to link to is an ebook called magictricks.pdf, and I'm literally done. Now, you're probably wondering, how is it going to know where that file is? When I publish my website, 90-second website builder is going to take that PDF file, make it part of my website, put it on my web host for me, and when people click this link right here, they'll be able to open up, download that PDF. Really, really simple. Okay, so we've talked about 3 different kinds of links, but there are some more. So let's use, in fact, this text as a demonstration. I'm going to select all of the text, right-click, go to link, and we've talked about website links, internal links, file links. I'm going to use what's called a smart link, and there's different kinds of smart links. Now, you'll notice I told my user that if they click this, basically, that's going to refresh the page, because there's a smart link that does that. I'm under smart link. The type of smart link that I want is reload the page or refresh the page, same thing. So now when someone clicks this link, it's just like refreshing the browser. So it's just a shortcut you can give your users if you need them to be able to refresh the page. Here's another kind of a link, and again, we'll use the text. And by the way, I don't have to select all of the text. I can make the link just be part of the text, even one letter if I wanted to. So I'll select the word email, and then I'm going to right-click on that, go to link, and we'll make this be a mail to link or an email address link. You can see when you make an email address link, it fills in the mail to part of the code, and I just have to put the email address I want that to link to, and I'll click OK. Now when somebody visits my website and they click this link, it's going to open up their email program, Outlook, Thunderbird, whatever they use, and it's going to start their email off with an email message being sent to the address I put in the code. So it's just a quick way for you to help somebody open up their email and send an email to you. That's called a mail to link. You'll notice there were a few other kinds of links. They're a little bit more specialized, but let me show you how they work. Let's say you want your user to be able to print your page. Well, you can create a print page link. Again, we'll select the text, go to link. This is a smart link. And the kind of smart link that it is a print the current page link. That's all you have to do. If I click OK, now this will allow the user to print this web page on their printer. You can see it's really simple. Some have asked, what if I want to create an affiliate link? Let's say I want to link to an affiliate product like a ClickBank product or something like that. Well, that's the same as linking to an outside website. In fact, this banner represents a ClickBank product. So what I would do is double click, go to link, and make sure that I choose website. Here, I would type in my affiliate link, whatever the URL is that the affiliate program gave you. If you're selling a ClickBank product, it might look something like, your link might look something like that. Or whatever your affiliate link is, that's how you do it. When you click OK, you've made an affiliate link on the banner. I'll cancel out of that. So you can see there are several kinds of links. Let me show you one more. I've got a couple of images here I put on here so I could show you another kind of a smart link. Again, I'll double click, go to link, select smart link, and I can have my user go to a previous or next page. So if I say go to previous page, what's going to happen is when the user clicks on this link, they'll go to the page in my site manager right before this page. So let's do it the other way around so you can see what I mean. Let's use this arrow because it makes more sense for this to be a next page. And since we're currently on the index page right now, if I tell the user that when they click this arrow, they will go to the next page, what's going to happen is when they click this arrow while we're on the index page, it's going to take them to the next page in my list, which is the card tricks page. Now, if I were to put an arrow on the card tricks page, made it a next page link, it would take them, of course, to rope tricks, and I could go back and forth. So you can make previous and next arrows under the smart link category. You can even make a link that closes their browser window, and there are some other things, parent-child pages, which I'll talk about in a different video, and it's actually much more rare to use a parent or child page. So we'll cover that later. Creating links is one of the most common things you'll do besides work with images and text. So it's a good idea to know how to do it. And as you can see, it's really easy to do in 90-second website builder.